Bonjour, bonjour à tous. I welcome you all in the second class of the French language. In this class, we will understand the roots of the language. What are the roots? Alphabets are considered as the roots of the language. Why? See, if you have to pronounce any word, you must know the right sounds of the alphabets. If you know the right sounds of the alphabets, you can pronounce the words properly. If you can pronounce the words properly, it means that you can make the sentences fluently in French language. So it all starts with alphabets. In English language also, the first thing which has been taught to us was alphabets. So yes, let's start. You know that in English as well as in French, we have exact same 26 alphabets from A to Z, exact same alphabets. Alphabets are written same, but the sounds are very different. Okay, so yes, let us see the right pronunciation of these French alphabets. Let's start. We will say A in French as A. A as A, B as B. A, B, C. C exists in English. In French, we pronounce this alphabet as C. So in English, you say A, B, C. In French, we say A, B, C. A, B, C. Now, we say this alphabet in English as D. D for dog, D for door. The sound is coming. The say dumru. But in French, even if you will do PhD in French language, you will never hear the sound of this the. Why? Because in French, this alphabet D is pronounced as they. The say Diwali. It's not the. Like in English, you say day, door, dog. The sound is coming. In French, you will never hear the sound of the. So make sure that whenever you see this alphabet, you are making the sound of the, not the. All right. So it is a, b, say, they, E in English. We pronounce this alphabet as E in English, but in French, we pronounce it simply as O. O. In A, I have opened my mouth big, like A. A as A, but E simply as O. So it is A, B, C, D, O. F will be pronounced as F only. No changes in the alphabet F. However, G is pronounced as J. We will pronounce G in French as J, and H will be pronounced as H. G as J, H as H. H ch sound exists in English. In French, you will never hear the sound of ch. It is ash. H is pronounced as ash. It is not ash. It is ash. I repeat the alphabets once again from A to H. Listen to me carefully. It is A, B, C, D, O, F, G, H. All right. Now, when we were reading the basic greetings, like how to say yes, how to say thank you, how to say good night, we have seen that I gives the sound of E. How do you say thank you? Merci. It is ending with I, so we are making the sound of E. In French, I is pronounced as E and E is pronounced as O. So don't get confused between these alphabets. I as E, J as G. It is opposite in French language. We pronounce G as J and we pronounce J as G. So it is E, G, Ka. K will be pronounced as Ka. K in English. In French, we pronounce it as Ka. So it is E, G, Ka, L, M, N, O. L, M, N, O. No change at all. Like we did not make any change in the pronunciation of F. Similarly, L, M, N, O will be pronounced in an exact same way like you do it in English. Now, P will be pronounced as pay. B as bay, C as say. In the same way, we have made P as pay. So it is E, G, K, L, M, N, O, pay. Very easy. Now, let us understand the alphabets further. We will say Q in French like Q, Q as Q, R. Okay, this is the most typical alphabet in French language. In English, we pronounce it as R. R. Okay, but French people pronounce this alphabet like air. They make the sound of the R from the bottom of their throat. So it will take a while to get the right pronunciation of this alphabet, but just keep on trying. Slowly, we'll be able to pronounce it like natives only. So R will be pronounced as air. Make sure that you are feeling vibration here. Air, air. S will be pronounced as S only. No changes in the alphabet S. Now, T for table, T for tomato. Like we don't have the sound of D in French. In a very same way, we don't have the sound of T. Okay, no tomato, no table. T sound doesn't exist in French. So whenever you see T, you have to make the sound of T. T say tarboos, not T say tomato. Okay, so alphabets are same, but the sounds are not same. T will be pronounced as te, te, and U will be pronounced as you. U will be pronounced as you. Like when you don't like something, and how do you react? Okay, you. So same pronunciation goes for you in French language. Now we have made B as bay, C as say, P as pay. Now you can also make a guess. How can we pronounce V? We can pronounce V in French as way. V will be pronounced as way. If you see the W carefully, W looks like double V, no? W looks like double V. But in French, we will pronounce it as double V. The sound is coming, not double V. No, no sound of D. Till the end of the French language, you will always make the sound of the. So W will be pronounced as double. Double for W. X as X. X will be pronounced as X. Y will be pronounced as Y. Y will be pronounced as Y. And Z will be pronounced as Z. The sound will come. In English, you make the sound of D, Z. But in French, you have to replace the sound of D with the. So Z. All right. Let us recall all the alphabets from A to Z. Please repeat after me. It is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, E, G, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. All right. So yes, these alphabets are really important. Let us take one example. For example, you are in France, okay, and you want a hotel. So you see a very beautiful hotel. You decide to spend your night in that hotel. As soon as you enter in that hotel room, the receptionist greets you by saying, Bonjour, monsieur. Bonjour, monsieur. Hello, sir. So you will also reply back by saying, Bonjour, madame. Now, you want a room in that hotel, right? So the receptionist is simply asking your name. She's asking you, Comment tu t'appelles, monsieur? Comment tu t'appelles, monsieur? So you can my name is Jay. So I will simply reply back by saying Je m'appelle Jay. Je m'appelle Jay. Now, when I have said like Je m'appelle Jay, the receptionist is not sure about the spelling. Jay, it's an Indian name. She's a French lady. So now what we have to do, I can help her with the French alphabet sound. Je m'appelle J, and the spelling of J is G A E. We will say J spelling in French as G A E. Now, in the same way, you can try pronouncing your names spelling in French alphabets. All right, so oui, c'est tout pour aujourd'hui. Au revoir, enchanté, et bonne journée. I'll see you in the next class. Till the time, take care.